Are you struggling to convert more viewers into subscribers for your YouTube channel? On today's video, I'm going to be talking about the main benefits of people subscribing to your channel, and then some of the top ways that you can convert viewers to subscribe. Then I'm also going to be looking at how to be notified about new subscribers, YouTube notifications, and then also how to track your subscribers, like where are they coming from. My name is Herman Drost, and my channel is all about how to grow your audience on YouTube so you can generate traffic, generate leads, generate sales on autopilot 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you just invest once in a great video, then that video can be reaping benefits for you over and over again, year after year. So the more videos that you produce, then the more traffic, the more leads, and more sales you generate. And that's a beautiful thing about YouTube. How do you convert viewers to subscribers? And I just want to ask a question also for people that are here. How do you typically get viewers to subscribe to YouTube channel? You can put that in the chat, or if you're watching a replay, put that in the comments. But typically I ask people to subscribe in my videos and also show a graphic, have a motion graphic. And later on I'll talk about some of the other strategies, features you can use to get more subscribers. So let's look at some of the benefits of getting people to subscribe. I think the biggest thing is that they tend to be your biggest fans because they spend more time watching your videos than a non-subscriber. Somebody that's a non-subscriber is somebody that's maybe just passing through or saw your video on YouTube.com or saw it in suggested videos, and so they may not really be familiar with your content, but it might have piqued their interest. So with subscribers, they subscribe to your channel because they want to get more content from you every week, and they've expressed an interest in that. So when you upload a video, your subscribers are going to be the ones that generally watch, like, and comment on your videos from the start. So they also get notified of new content, and we'll talk about this later, because notifications, especially email notifications, have changed since August 13th of last month. So no more email notifications, so mostly you have to rely on push notifications. So they also view your newly subscribed videos in their subscriptions feed. So once they've subscribed, then your videos, every time you upload new content, that content is going to appear in their subscription feeds. Not every single video, because there's a lot of videos YouTube has to manage, a lot of notifications YouTube has to manage, but if you want to view the people you've subscribed to, then you can go into your subscriptions feed, which you can find from the top left column. So go on the far left column and click subscriptions, and you see all your subscriptions feed. Or you can go to youtube.com, and then you can just look, as long as you're logged into your channel, then you'll be able to see the people that are subscribed to your channel. So it also, subscribers contribute to a high velocity in the first 24 to 48 hours. So that first 24, 48 hours, you get a lot of people watching your video, they're commenting, they're liking your video. Then that helps, sends a signal to the YouTube algorithm that this video is taking off and generating a lot of activity, and then YouTube will promote that to other people's watch pages. So those are some of the great benefits, but some other benefits is once you get 100 subscribers, then you can claim a custom URL. And then if you get 1,000 subscribers, then you can become a member of the YouTube Partner Program. You also need 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months. But you can become a YouTube partner, and then you can monetize your channel. You can also link to an associated website that's associated with your channel. And then also you can sell merchandise on your channel as well. And then if you have 30,000 subscribers, then you can YouTube will enable channel memberships. Now, a caveat to that is that when I got 30,000 subscribers, I didn't get the channel memberships, or I don't think it was available then. But even though I got 70,000 subscribers, they still didn't enable channel memberships until last week. Yay, finally. And I've been asking many people about it that hit 30,000 and got the channel memberships, but I was still waiting even though I had twice the amount. So there's no guarantee that YouTube is going to enable those features just because you reached the requirement. So, and people have been complaining about that, like, you know, they've reached 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, they still haven't got monetized. So just got to be patient, and you're not in control of YouTube. So those are some of the benefits that of getting subscribers. And just an aside is that, you know, not all people that subscribe to your channel are necessarily going to watch your videos, because some people subscribe from several years ago, several months ago. They found the content, they were interested in the content on that particular day, that particular 2 days, you know, 3 days, a week or so, and then they lost interest, or they lost interest in YouTube, or their interest changed. And so the amount of subscribers you have doesn't necessarily reflect on the amount of views you're going to get on your videos. But, you know, it does help to cross those milestones of monetization, merchandise, channel memberships. Susan saying, what's the benefit of channel membership? Well, channel memberships mean that I think it's like $4.99 a month, and you can offer particular perks. You can do live streams to those particular members. You can offer badges. So, you know, whatever you want to put in there that can be that you don't necessarily have on your channel, or maybe you can even review channels, like in my case. But you know, it depends on your niche. You could offer, you know, if you have a music channel, you could offer special music clips. You could offer specific templates or scripts or things like that. So I've been thinking about, you know, what would be a good thing to offer for like a $5 a month channel membership. So if you have any ideas, let me know. So that's talking about some of the benefits. I'm sure there are a lot more, but basically you're supporting that channel. So thank you all for subscribing. So let's take a look at some of the ways to get viewers to subscribe on YouTube, because this is what you're all interested in, and there's multiple ways, multiple strategies that some are more effective than others, but let's go through some of them. First, I want to talk about YouTube features. So one of my previous videos I uploaded, I think last week I was on vacation. Well, I still uploaded one video. But the week before, I talked about creating a subscribe link. There's a special code that you can use in that link that causes a pop-up subscribe box. So you can add a subscribe link in the description of your video. You could do that in the first 3 lines so people could see it. You could say, hey, if you enjoyed the content of this video, consider subscribing. Tell other people who may be interested in the content to subscribe. So you can put that all in your description. So when people check out your description, they can be reminded to subscribe. You can pin the subscribe link to the top of your comment. So when people go to comment on your channel, then they'll see that subscribe link. Channel trailer. So your channel trailer is an encapsulation of the content of your channel. So in your channel trailer, you want to mention all the benefits of why people should subscribe to your channel. So that could be like 1 to 3 minutes long. And then usually when that channel trailer ends, an automatic subscribe button, a red subscribe button, pops up at the end of the channel trailer. So that's the whole purpose of enabling a channel trailer for your YouTube channel. So if you haven't added a channel trailer, I highly recommend doing that, because that'll boost your subscriber rate as people visit your channel. Add sections containing playlists. So when people go to your channel homepage, they may not subscribe right away, but if you give them a deeper dive into your content by adding playlists containing, adding sections containing playlists, then they'll go deeper into your content and then think that, well, maybe this is worthwhile to subscribe to this channel. So when you have a bunch of nice playlists that people can go deeper into your content on your channel homepage, this will remind them and reinforce them to want to subscribe. Another thing you can do to get people to subscribe on YouTube is to add a subscribe link to your channel banner from your About page. You go to your About page and you can put up to 5 links on your channel banner. So you just click Add Link, and you can put the name of the link there, and then to put the link on the right, and then that link, that subscribe link, will appear on your channel banner. So when people go to your channel homepage and they see your channel banner, then they can click on that subscribe icon that's on your channel banner, and then can subscribe from the channel banner. So you can put social media links there. I think I put a social media links. I put Facebook link, subscribe link, and I think even put a PayPal link there. So you can put up to 5 links on your channel banner. So that's something you can do to increase subscriptions. And then your end screen. So on your end screen, you have a possibility of linking to a channel, linking to a video, linking to a playlist, and linking to a subscribe button. So if you place the subscribe link on your end screen, then that just like I have a little round picture of yourself like you see in the video here, then that will pop up, and it'll people can click on there and be subscribed to your channel. So the beautiful thing about the end screen is that you can, if you want to get people to watch another video, you can place that link first. You can put it on the timeline so they watch the video first, and then as you're talking, you can put that time where you time it so your subscribe button pops up after you've mentioned your link to watch another video. So instead of having both graphics popping up at the same time, you can first have your video popping up, and then maybe like 30 seconds later your subscribe button pops up. So you can kind of stagger those particular call to actions, but I highly recommend adding that call to action to subscribe at the end of your video. Now, keep in mind that many people will not stay to the end of your video, so therefore you might want to also ask people to subscribe at the beginning of your video, or maybe after 30 or 60 seconds. Now, recently I've been experimenting. Instead of telling people to subscribe right away, I'll delay it a bit and provide more content that they can consume, so they'll be invested in the content. And then I'll tell them, by the way, if you really find this content really valuable, or if you're loving this content so far, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon. So in this way, you're providing more content before you're asked to subscribe. Now, some people ask people to subscribe right at the beginning, but you haven't really given first before you get something back. So that's kind of the universal law. If you invest in something or in someone, they're more inclined to give something back instead of just asking right away. So adding a subscribe button to the end screen, and then I mentioned also about adding a subscribe graphic. So you may not even ask people to subscribe to the videos, so you could test by adding a subscribe graphic, which you can do it numerous times throughout your videos. So you can do it at the beginning. Instead of asking people to subscribe, you can have a pop-up subscribe graphic, and then you could have that subscribe graphic pop up like halfway through your video, and then 3/4 of the way through your video. So you could experiment with that as well, or do both. Ask people to subscribe and then have the subscribe graphic as well. So generally what I do is I ask people to subscribe, tell them why they should subscribe, and have the pop-up subscribe graphic and the bell notification icon as well. So that brings me to our next point, so that you can invite viewers to subscribe in your videos. So when you do that, definitely mention the top benefits of wanting to subscribe. So if you've already given them great content, then you can just say, hey, if you're enjoying the content so far, just want to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and click the bell notification icon. So you've already shown the great content to your viewers. So that will help, when you're providing great content, then people are more inclined to want to subscribe. They're not just going to subscribe because you asked them, but just the main thing is they want to receive great content from you every week. And tell viewers to click the bell notification icon. So you have three options there. You have all, you have personalized, and you have none. So when they click the bell notification icon, I highly recommend your viewers to click the all bell instead of, if they just subscribe, then they just get personalized notifications. But ideally, if they click all, then they get community notifications, and also from notifications of your new uploads. Okay, you can also add a special subscribe link to your website, blog, or social media site. Those who have a question, grow people's channels. Really talking about growing your own channel here, but if you're helping to grow other people's channels, then if you love the content, then you want to subscribe to the channel. But one big thing you want to avoid, I see a lot of people doing this, is asking sub for sub in the comments. So you definitely don't want to do that, because that's against YouTube's policies, and it could result in your channel being terminated. So that's why you don't want to do sub for sub. But you definitely want to get a special subscribe link and add that to your website, blog, or social media sites. And then if people click on that subscribe link, then a pop-up box will show up, and then they can subscribe from that pop-up box. So if you want to know how to do that, check out the link in the description below this video, and it'll show you how to do that. So that's all about the YouTube features on how you can get more people to subscribe. Let's look at some YouTube subscribe strategies. So I put optimized title and thumbnail at the top, because if you have a great topic and you create a great title and great thumbnail, then people are going to click on your video, watch the video, and subscribe. So optimized title means you've found a title based upon a good search volume for that particular keyword, and then you're adding an emotional trigger, like, you know, how to get more viewers to subscribe, and at the end you could put in less than 10 minutes would be like the emotional trigger. How to get 1,000 subscribers in the next 24 hours, for instance. So, and then your thumbnail should be a thumbnail that wins the click. So if your thumbnail is subpar and it's not as good as all the other thumbnails from your competitors, then people are going to click on your competitors' thumbnails and not going to watch your videos. So all that hard work that you've done to try to win subscribers will be to no avail, because you haven't worked on a great thumbnail. So definitely work on your titles and thumbnails. And then another thing you can do, this is like you can see the last point, like make longer videos than your competitors. So if your competitor, for instance, has a video on their channel that's getting thousands of views every day, and it's in your niche, what you could do, and this is not easy to do, is make a similar video approaching the topic from a different angle, and then make sure the thumbnail is better than your competitor's thumbnail. Make sure that the CTR, the click-through rate, is higher, and also the audience retention is also higher than your competitors. So it's not an easy thing to do. So say your competitor's video is 3 minutes long, you create a 4-minute video with a beautiful thumbnail and a higher average view duration or higher audience retention and a high click-through rate. Then that video will outrank your competitor's video in the search engines, and as a result, more people watch your video and more people will subscribe to your video. So that's a strategy that is not for the faint of heart, but it's definitely worth a try, because maybe you can approach the topic from a different angle that gives another view that your competitor didn't think about. But you definitely don't want to copy the video exactly, the content that they have in it. Another strategy is to identify videos that are attracting the most subscribers. So we'll talk about this later, like where are your subscribers coming from, and I'll put out a video next week on that also. But you want to go into YouTube Analytics and identify which videos are attracting the most subscribers. YouTube Analytics gives you the data that shows that these videos are getting the most subscribers. So then you just double down on those videos by creating more videos like that, similar to your competitors' videos, but showing in your own statistics and your own analytics that these videos are doing well on your channel. So therefore it's worth to create more videos that are performing well. And I've done that over the last few weeks. They may not do as well, but they still will do well. So therefore it's definitely worth trying that. You also want to identify keywords with a high search volume and low competition. So for instance, if you did a video on how to train puppies, that would be too competitive, and you would not, be wasting your time trying to compete with that title or that topic. But if you did a video on, say, for instance, how to train puppies not to bite within 24 hours, that is like a long tail keyword phrase that still contains how to train puppies not to bite or how to train puppies, but then you're expanding that title to be less competitive. So if you're using TUBEBUDDY, then you can quickly find those long tail keyword phrases that are quickly suggested, and then you can quickly find the search volume, and you can also see how competitive that keyword phrase is. And if you rank on the first page of YouTube for that particular keyword phrase, then you're going to get consistent traffic, and the more traffic you get to that video, the more people will subscribe to your channel, as long as they are loving the topic. So you got to kind of stay on topic, and if you want to get more subscribers, just kind of, if that video gets, starts attracting subscribers, make more of those types of videos. And so you could create like 5, 10, or 20 videos on that similar topic, but with all subtopics. And as a result, this sends a signal to the YouTube algorithm that this topic is hot, and people that are subscribed to your channel will keep coming back, and more people will, more of your videos will appear in suggested videos, will be suggested on other people's channels, other people's watch pages, and therefore you get more viewers, more subscribers. Another strategy is to identify where viewers are leaving on your audience retention graph. So you go into YouTube analytics of your particular video, and you can study the audience retention graph. So I think it's the reach tab, and then you can see clearly where the spikes and the dips are in your audience retention graph. And it might be something that you said, or the way you said it, or maybe you're just rambling on about something, and suddenly there's a dip in the audience retention graph. So in your next video, you can stop rambling, or in your next video, you may not mention, you might leave out the intro or something like that. So it's a way to fix your next video and make it better. So experiment with removing the intro. Another strategy is to identify hot topics in your niche. So if you have a video about health, you could talk about COVID-19 and jump on the hot trend about the pandemic. In the beginning of the pandemic, I did a couple of videos on Zoom software. And so, you just look for hot trends in your niche, hot topics in your niche, and try to ride that trend. Another strategy is that you can collaborate with other creators in your niche. So if there's other people in your niche that you can collaborate with, approach them. You can even hop on a podcast. Like recently, I got asked to be on a podcast, and of different creators. So do reach out to other people in your niche, and then if you collaborate with them, then you can expose your audience to their audience, and they can expose their audience to your audience. So it's a win-win situation for both of you. So those are some of the YouTube subscribe strategies. There's many more, but those are some of the main ones I pointed out that will help you to convert more of your viewers into subscribers. Let's look at some YouTube subscription tools that I commonly use. TubeBuddy is my #1 keyword research plugin for identifying the correct keywords. So I used a keyword explorer tool. This identifies the keywords that I can use in my videos. It shows a competitive keyword score, competitive keyword difficulty score. You can also get keyword tag suggestions. So when you're putting the tags together for your video, at the bottom of the video, it will show you all the scores of the tags, the keyword phrases you can use to quickly add them to your video. So you can just, all you need to do is just click the tags, click the keyword phrases that TubeBuddy suggests, and it automatically places them in the tags of your video. They also have a search ranking tool, so you can track the ranking of your videos in YouTube search and Google search. And I think if you have the Legend version, then you can track up to 50 keyword phrases, or 50 keyword phrases. So that's pretty handy. And then if you want to manage your comments, they have the comment moderation tool, where you can quickly find out the comments that you haven't responded to. You can have comment templates, which you can use over and over again. So it just saves a lot of time when managing your YouTube channel. They have many other tools, but if you are interested in upgrading from the free version, then you can get 20% off with the promo code Herman's Buddy at checkout. So check that out. Another tool that I use is Morning Fame, and this one is a little bit different to TubeBuddy, but it quickly identifies the video topics you want to create more of. So it'll look at your channel and it'll show, it'll have a sign, have a message saying create more of these types of videos, because these videos are doing well on your channel. So then you can double down on those videos and create more videos around those particular topics. You also get ideas from other channels close to yours. So it'll show other channels, suggest other channels, and then you can look at those channels and get ideas. You can look at the tags for that channel. You can get ideas for other topics for your videos, and you can find targeted search terms. So this is makes it very easy to come up with new ideas, and also to optimize your videos. You also receive automatic emails upon how your latest video performed. So when you upload a video, maybe a week later or a few days later, Morning Fame will send you an email and show you where that video is ranking, how well it's doing, and then you can decide if you want to make more videos like that. vidIQ, I use the free version of vidIQ, and with the free version of vidIQ, you can click on Channel Audit and it will show you which videos you should double down on. So it's showing you the videos that are getting the most views per hour, and then this quickly identifies the videos that are doing well. So it'll show you the videos that are getting the most views, most watch time, etc. And it'll also show you your top search terms. So it's just with the free version, it gives you a lot of information. And it'll also show you the keyword tag rankings, just like TubeBuddy does. There's other subscription tools which you can use, like Answer the Public, and another one I use, I can't think of it now, but those are the three main ones that I use. How to receive notifications of channels you've subscribed to, activity on your channel, activity on your comments, and activity on recommended videos. So if you go into your notification settings, which you can get to at youtube.com/account_notifications, you'll find this graphic, you'll find this page under notifications. So you click on notifications, and then you'll be able to check your preferences, your subscription, the channels you want to subscribe to, if you want to receive recommended videos, so that YouTube will recommend video topics to you on youtube.com. You receive notifications about activity on your channel. You receive notifications on replies to your comments, mentions, and shared content. So if you don't want to receive that, then you can just uncheck or slide the slider to the left. And also a quick reminder that email notifications, which YouTube did have before August 13, have now been removed or are going away since August 13th. But if you still want to receive notifications, you can get that on the YouTube app, or you can enable that in the Chrome browser. So on this graphic, it says desktop notifications, get notifications in this browser, and then you just slide the slider to the right, and then you'll receive notifications on your desktop. So that's if you want to still receive notifications on your desktop or receive notifications on the YouTube app. So that just helps to manage your channel. So what do notification bells mean for channel subscriptions? So when people subscribe to your channel, they have a choice to click on the bell notification icon, and they can click all, personalized, or none. And the personalized, when they click the bell, they get personalized notifications. So all notifications is best, because they get all notifications from when you upload a new video on your community tab, etc. So that would be the recommendation. So if a viewer subscribes to your channel, all your new uploads will appear in their subscriptions feed. So they see some of them on youtube.com, but if they click on subscriptions link in the left-hand column, then they'll see all the channels they've subscribed to. So if you subscribe to a channel or a video with an audience that's made for kids, then the bell setting will automatically be set to no notifications. It'll be grayed out. So for channels that are made for kids, then that bell they won't receive bell notifications. Subscriber bell notifications card. So if you go to your channel analytics, like in YouTube Studio, and then you click on analytics in the audience tab, then you'll get the subscriber bell notifications. So this will tell you how many of your subscribers have turned on all notifications for your channel. So for my channel, it's 19.8%, and then also shows the subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. So that's for the channel level. And then for bell notifications sent since your video is published, this is on the video level, then if you go to YouTube Video Analytics for a individual video and click on the Reach tab, you'll see this bell notification sent card, and this will show you the how many bell notifications were sent, and then notification click-through rate, so that's pretty low, and views from your bell notifications. So only 66 views from that for that particular video. So just gives you a measure of how many people are watching your video based upon the bell notifications that they've enabled. So you also want to find out where are your subscribers coming from. So if you go into YouTube Studio dashboard, you've got a recent subscribers card, and the recent subscribers card shows you, which of the channels that recently subscribed to your channel. And then if you click See All, then I don't know if you can see this graphic here on the right, but it shows you the channel, the date the people subscribed, subscriber count, and then the action that was taken. So this is for the last 90 days. So this is the recent subscribers card, and just click on See All, and you'll be able to see where your most recent subscribers came from. Then you've also got subscriber sources. So if you go to YouTube Studio, click on Analytics, click on See More, and then click on Subscriber Source at the top. Then it'll show you all the places where people subscribed to your channel. So it could be YouTube search page, your YouTube channel. Can't even read that. Anyway, it just gives you, if you go to your YouTube Studio Analytics, click on See More, click on Subscription Source, then you can see all those particular sources. And here's kind of a breakdown of the sources. So you got the YouTube watch page, these subscriptions from the subscribe button on your video watch page. You got YouTube channel, other YouTube channels, interactive features, YouTube homepage, YouTube search, YouTube advertising. If you have subscriptions from YouTube ads, your subscriptions feed. If people are watching your videos from the subscriptions feed, subscriptions channel list. Don't think this accounts, but closed accounts. You do get a reduction in subscribers when YouTube closes accounts, or people close accounts, or there's also bot accounts. Then external, the subscriptions from people clicking subscribe from your website, blog, social media sites. Here's some important things to keep in mind about getting viewers to subscribe on YouTube. So the email notifications for new uploads have gone away. I mentioned that previously. That was since last month, August 13th, 2020. And if you want to subscribe to your channel, you must at least have a Gmail account before you subscribe. So you can have a YouTube channel, but at least have a Gmail account. And viewers can get a maximum of 3 notifications from each channel in a 24-hour period. So you may not receive all the notifications for all the channels, but it includes video uploads, live streams, and premieres. And you can only send 1 community post notification in a 3-day period. So your viewers are not necessarily going to get all your community post notifications. I don't know why that is. And when you subscribe to a channel, you'll automatically get personalized notifications. So these are based upon your browsing behavior, what you've watched in the past, etc. But I recommend checking all notifications if you want to receive all notifications from that particular channel. So in my case, I often post community posts on my community tab, so you'll get notification of that. And I also post YouTube stories every day. You may not know that, but I give like a hot tip every day. When I usually exercise at the end of the day, then I'll just pull out the phone and think of a hot tip that I can share the next morning. So if you're receiving all notifications from my channel, then you receive that hot tip at the start of the day that you might prompt you to take action on your channel. So I recommend receiving all notifications. I did a live stream on the YouTube channel checklist, how to set up your channel for success. So if you've set up your channel for success, then you're more inclined to get more views and subscribers. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll place a link to that in the description. I think it's there already, and I'll also link to that in the end screen. So definitely check that out.